What's going on, y'all? TK here, back with TK's commentaries, and we have reached the end of the Bills-Seahawks game as the Bills beat the Seahawks 31-10 in Seattle. Be sure to like, comment, and subscribe to the channel. And just an overall look of things. Buffalo was able to get a field goal in the second half on the first drive to finish off the double dip, and James Cook also added in another couple touchdowns as well. Overall, looking at the offense, Allen had 283 rushing yards with 2 TDs and 1 interception. The interception coming off of the Amari Cooper slip coming out of his break that ended up being intercepted. Over 300 yards of total offense for Josh Allen. James Cook adding in another 133 total offensive yards with 111 rushing yards and 17 attempts for 2 TDs and 3 receptions for 22 yards. Shakir had over 100 yards of total offense as well, 9 receptions, a career high for him, 107 yards, and along with 1 attempt for 2 rushing yards. The tight ends on national tight end games between Dawson Knox and Dalton Kincaid combined for 6 receptions, 81 yards, and 1 TD. It was nice to see them get that kind of love. And Keon Coleman added in 5 receptions, 70 yards, and a touchdown on 7 targets. The flags were flying in this game, a game high 23 total flags between both teams. This is the second time a Bills game has gone over 20 plus flags. They're just calling everything. Seattle looked visibly frustrated being at home and getting routed at home by the Bills. A lot of self-inflicted wounds, high snap, and the stumbling out of the pocket from Geno Smith. The up-tempo was effective for Seattle. It did create some havoc for Buffalo's defense, but it just wasn't effective enough. They were able to get 1 touchdown late in the fourth, but the rain definitely played a factor in today's game. It rained in the first half and briefly in the late in the fourth, which ended up contributing to the high snap that lost Seattle 19 yards. Allen's fumble, Cooper slip that led to Allen's first interception of the year, and the Seattle high snap, I believe I mentioned that already, and the muff punt at the end. The Seattle player went to field a Sam Martin punt. His feet coming out from underneath him. Matt Collins ended up grabbing the loose ball, which ultimately ended the game. Yeah, so Allen's streak of 300 pass attempts, including the postseason, ended without an interception but when one streak ends, another one can start. They did get down into the red zone, but were not able to capitalize on it. Buffalo goes to 6-2 on the season, with Miami coming up next week at 1 o'clock, and Buffalo has an absolute stranglehold on the division, being up 4 games as the Patriots beat the Jets today and the Dolphins lost to the Cardinals. All 3 of those teams are sitting at 2 wins, and Buffalo now has 6. So Buffalo has Buffalo now has a 4-game lead. And yeah, we will catch y'all next week for the Dolphins game. I will catch y'all later. Go Bills.